Good morning. It's fancy coffee time. Oh, chubby cheeks. Watch out. No, you can't have this. Go. I'll watch her because I was editing a coffee time video for last week. And guess who I caught drinking my milk when I wasn't paying attention? The camera told on you, chubby. Anyways, let's get our milk and syrups microwaved. Oh, yesterday was such an eventful day. My sore throat, no matter what I do, will not go away. It's back again. And Breadsies is sick. We had plans today, and she texted me last night at like 9 saying, like, I could tell yesterday at class how sick she was. Like, the girl was struggling to work out, and I know I think she has what I had. Like, she's like the sinus pressure. I was like, girl, I know. Let's microwave this before we lose focus. And we're gonna need some water. So yeah, yesterday was an eventful day. I got up, I went to Sunrise Yoga. I went to step class, my favorite class of the week. Now listen, if you're in the area and you want to come to step class, next week, January 14th? No, wait, what's next week? January 17th is going to be the last step class of January. And then if you want to come to a step class, February 7th, Tiffany is hosting, she's our step instructor. She's hosting the Women's Fitness Expo. And it's basically like a day of empowerment and movement and food and, you know, community. And I'm really excited for it. I'm gonna be there. I already got my ticket. As soon as she told me about it, I bought my ticket that day. Let's hope CapCut actually lets me edit and post this because they've been some sons of bitches lately. Yesterday, I almost threw my phone. Like, it would not let me edit. And it was like the longer videos. I could like clip out a little video and it would let me edit it. But anything over a minute, CapCut was like, nope, not today. You pay for our service, but we're not gonna work. So it is what it is, you know. Hopefully we can edit this today. So anyways, yesterday was a jam-packed day. I had 2 workouts. And then my friend Erica and I had gotten tickets to go to this event called Beauty and Bungee at Twisted Fitness, which is where I had a workout class last year. It's like a bungee workout class. Now, if you have pain in your body, arthritis, you know, bad knees, my friend Connie, she has bad knees and she was able to do a workout. We went to this bungee fitness class. It was so much fun. So much fun. So anyways, me and Erica, we get tickets to go to Beauty and Bungee. And while we're there, we're like, let's play on the bungees. We had a blast. We didn't know we were going in there to work out, but we went in there and we worked out, okay? And what I can tell you is April of last year, when I walked in those doors, the amount of fear that consumed my head, how long it took me to do things because of that fear. Yesterday, I was doing it within 5 minutes of being connected to that bungee, okay? So when I tell you that, like, what you're wanting to do may seem scary. It may seem really fucking scary. But once you do it, you're gonna be blown away. And then you're just gonna gradually increase your bravery, okay? I'm telling you, you got it. So anyways, we went to Beauty and Bungee. And then we went out to dinner. But at Beauty and Bungee, I've always wanted, like, well, not always, because they're just recently, like, being a thing. I got permanent jewelry. That's a butterfly for my mama. Permanent jewelry. Hold on, I want to tell you the business names. So this was from, permanent jewelry was from Lasting Links. And I think I'm gonna have her come to my Silly Goose sleepover. Because that's my birthday party. And we're having a Silly Goose sleepover. And maybe my friends will want permanent jewelry. Okay, anyways. And then we also got a tattoo from Liz A Tattoo. It says you get to with a barbell. Now, I have it on my dad's memorial tattoo. I wasn't planning on getting a tattoo. This was the tattoo you get to. Erica's mama loves macros, okay? She's been waiting for 5 years to get these words tattooed on her, but she never felt like she was worthy enough, okay? And I think that's something, like, we all have those feelings, right? We all have that self-doubt. We all have, like, that thing where we just don't think we're good enough to get the stuff we deserve. Well, anyways, she knows she's good enough now. So she was getting you get to. And I went through, like, all the little flash things for the tattoos, and I was like, not really anything I like. Like, I liked the little barbell, and I've been wanting to get a barbell tattooed, but, so I couldn't find anything I like. And I said, well, can I get you get to, too? Because it is truly, like, a mindset change, right? By saying I get to versus I have to, I'm reminding myself of gratitude, right? And I've really been trying to do that to keep my head in a positive place. So instead of like, oh my God, I gotta do laundry, I gotta do dishes, I gotta go do this, I can say I get to go do that. And then every time I say I get to, I remember those 5 years I was disabled. And it's like, bitch, shut up. Don't you be talking negative, okay? You get to do a lot of things you couldn't do for 5 years. So that's why I got it. But I was going to get it here, right? I was going to get it here. And then something in me was like, no, this arm. Because this is my dad's memorial tattoo. And my dad, he wasted his life away, okay? I'm going to say that in the nicest way possible. He was an alcoholic. Prior to that, he was an opiate addict because his doctors turned him into one. And I never, ever saw my dad see himself in the way we did. Us kids. Like, Dad was big, he was strong, he was an amazing cook, he could fix a car, he could build anything, he could patch holes in the wall. You know, Dad was a do-it-all kind of guy. He never had a job. He never believed in himself. He swore he would never get a job because he wasn't paying my bio mom child support, so she'd go spend it on her boyfriends. That's what he always said. He was like, I'm not. So he never really took care of us, okay? When we were kids, we all got the bare minimum. And for a long time, I think I held that against him. But now, like, I'm on this journey, and it's kind of like we got the bare minimum because he never believed he deserved best. So why would he believe we deserved best or even better if he didn't believe it in himself, you know? And my dad suffered with depression, addiction, a lot of bad things in life. And we experienced it being his kids growing up and the things that we saw. And so I got it here on his tattoo because for years my dad was disabled. And through this healing journey, I've kind of, I've had to be real honest with myself. You can't get anywhere if you're not being honest. And when I decided to quit drinking, I realized I was becoming my dad, right? I refused to take medication from the doctors. I refused to, I didn't want to go down the road that he went down. And so instead of taking the medicine from the doctors, I self-medicated with alcohol, which is exactly what my dad did. And I remember when I was a kid, Dad would wake up and you'd hear him like walking around the house and he's, moaning and groaning and in so much pain. And I'm 16 months sober, 15 months into my health journey, and I realized that all those mornings that I woke up in the exact same amount of pain that my dad was in, I look back at those and I remember not wanting to fight anymore. I remember just not caring. I remember the quicker I could numb myself, the better my day would be. So I don't hold my dad's addiction against him anymore. I understand how detrimental emotional, mental, and physical pain can be when they're all together and how consuming, right? I often wonder who my dad would have been without that pain. How far could he have gone? My dad's mom was a severe alcoholic. She died at a young age from alcoholism. And he saw that. And he followed that path. I became an alcoholic because I saw that. But I changed my path. I'm forever grateful that I did. So my dad is no longer here to get to do the things I get to. And I put it above his tattoo as a reminder of what I've overcome from what I learned from him. And for a long time, there was a lot of anger there. I've always loved my dad, but I had to go no contact with him for issues, addiction, things. People aren't who they normally are when they're an addict of any form. And I think that a lot of people look at addiction as a character flaw. I don't look at it as a character flaw. I look at it as what happened. Like, what happened to make that the coping mechanism that you chose, the thing that numbed everything. Like, what happened? And when you stop and you look at what happened, it's never just one thing, right? It's a compound of things and a myriad of shit that you have to work through. But you're worth doing the work. I absolutely promise you, you're worth doing the work. Let's take a sip of our fancy coffee. Cheers. So, that's our little pep talk today. Also, you have no idea how excited I am for today. So yesterday was magical, okay? I got to spend the day at the gym, got all my workouts in. I technically did 3 workouts yesterday, and I ain't complaining. My body she's not too happy with me, but I'm happy. Yesterday was magical. Today's going to be even more magical, okay? And I'm kind of sad because Breadsies, Jessica Reed, she texted me last night. She's probably going to have to cancel going today because she is sick AF. And I get it. Well, she is canceling going today. But me and the Sud Billy and Mama Loves Macros, we're all hopping in a car today and we're driving an hour away to New Kensington. Do you want to know why? Do you want to know what's in New Kensington? My bitches. Well, that, but also, hold on. My Forest Fuckery crew, my Maddies and my Jess, okay? So, you know I have a trove of Jesses. We had to give them all nicknames, because there's way too many Jesses, okay? But anyways, Jess, Forest Fuckery, her store, Saging Space, is in New Kensington, and today, I got tickets. We're going for a manifestation and vision board workshop. So we're doing our vision boards, and I actually have been collecting things for mine. She's supplying everything, but I went through some magazines I had on hand and found some things. Hold on. I made me a nice little homemade envelope. So a vision board, like the point of it is to manifest your future, right? See the goals and the dreams and the things that you want out of life right in front of you, in an inspirational board that keeps you mentally on track for your goals. So I had some magazines and I picked some things out. Now, it's not guaranteed all of these will make it on the vision board. They're just kind of what spoke to me. We have A Fresh Start. This one I truly love. I absolutely love, because I have been working so hard to heal my inner child, to give Desiree, little Desi, the love that she needs. Let her creativity and imagination run wild, and so she can feel free, because her childhood was completely stolen, okay? So this one, it's the Comeback Kid. That one I know is going on there, okay? We have Eat Like a Champ, because we're fueling our bodies. I like this one. Your 2026 glow up. Oh, this one too. Make your next move your masterpiece. And then this one, because I ain't got a lie to kick it, the Truth Teller. This one, this is actually a 2-piece one. It says, it takes time to become an icon when you are different. So trust the process, just move slow. Slow down and savor, because I have a habit of like getting super excited about things and then rushing through. We all secretly want to be told what to do and where to go and how to be. You have to resist that urge. This is a piece of me. I'll read the next two to you, and then I'll explain where these ones come from. So this one is from Meghan Markle, actually. She was in a magazine I was cut out of, and this is one of her quotes. It says, I think the moment that you start making all of your personal decisions based on external judgment, then you lose your authenticity, okay? So, and the final one, and this is gonna be like the center probably of my board, there's not a lot of fun in trying to be perfect, because I have a fear of imperfectionism, and I have been working really, really hard to overcome that and just let myself be. So this is stuff from my vision board that I went through, and it kind of spoke to me, and she'll have a lot of stuff there too. But I'm doing this today with some of the most beautiful people I know. Maddie, Jess, Sud Billy, Erica, Mama Loves Macros. Like, you know, when I look at my friend group now versus like a year ago, it's completely different. Well, no, it's not. I mean, I still have my core friends, but the women that I've surrounded myself with, and I never knew that starting this journey that I'm on would put me on a path to finding so many beautifully fucking strong, talented, amazing, inspiring, encouraging people that I get to call my friends. But that's why I can look back now and say the people that I lost, love them, wish them all the best, but they were not for me. That season of my life is over. Where I'm going in the future, I've aligned myself perfectly with the same people. We're not chasing empires. We're not chasing being rich. We're not chasing, you know, building this big, huge empire. We're all chasing self-love, happiness, positive energy, building community. You know, we're aligned. We're aligned. And I guess that was the hardest lesson for me to learn in 2025, was that a lot of these people I had really good friendships with, I just wasn't aligned with. And that's okay, because you grow and you change. Nobody wants to be the same forever. What's the fun in that, you know? So I'm really excited for vision boards today. And I might have some stuff I can take as a snack. I do have Greek green bean salad. I gotta get that edited. Again, CapCut, fuck you, CapCut. That's all I gotta say. They won't let me edit videos right now. So I'm hoping I can get these recipes edited because I filmed 4 recipes the other day for you guys. In one day. Okay. It was a lot. Anyways, that's the plan for today. I hope you have a wonderful Sunday. Do some self-care. Love on yourself a little bit. Take a hot bath. Do some journaling. Go outside. Get some stretches, some fresh air, and feed your soul a little bit of what you need. Okay? Self-care Sunday. Have a great day. Be back. Okay? Self-care Sunday. Just do it. It's like, it's not a thing, but we're making it a thing. I'm making it a thing right now. You go do it. I'm going to self-care when Sud Billy gets to my house. My husband's so excited, too, because her husband, Tom, is our tattoo artist, and he's going to tell Tom I cheated on him. And I was like, Tom loves me. He wouldn't even, like, at first I was like, why would you do that? But Tom won't care. He's cool. But, so Tom and Luca, hubby and son of Sud Billy, are coming here to hang out with my husband while we all go to New Kensington. So it's going to be a great day for everyone. Everyone's going to have so much fun. Okay. Gotta go. Love you. Bye.